Today I'm going to be doing a cozy little plant corner tour video, and I have a lot of plants, so let's get right into it. Starting with the top shelf, I have my variety Syngonium collection. Next, I just have a simple pothos in leca, and then I also have a Cebu blue pothos in leca in this cute little pot. Let's just take a moment for the cute pot, but it does have some fenestrations, so I'm very excited about that. I probably need to pot it up soon. It has some well-established roots. I could probably pot it up. So that is on the list, but for now it's looking pretty cute. Next I have what I believe to be an umbrella tree. I also have some charms from necklaces just stuck on it. I didn't want to get rid of them, and I think they're pretty cute as plant charms. This is one of the newer plants I got. I got it pretty inexpensively just because I wanted to experiment with new types of plants. Lastly, I have these propagation tubes I recently got. I have a polka dotted begonia in the right. I have a dragontail pothos in a more immature form in the middle, and then I have a syngonium on the end. Next, this is one of my favorite plants I have. It's just a variety pothos I made. I bought a lot of different kinds of pothos variations and I potted them all up in the same pot, and you'll see a couple different ones. I have a larger one in the back, but it's just in a candle jar. It's rooted pretty well, I'd say, and I really like this because it's kind of like a bouquet of pothos. It's the variety and it's beautiful. There's delicate ones, more petite leaves, and then there's the longer golden pothos leaves, and then there we have some, I believe this was a neon snow queen. We have neon pothos, we have the pothos enjoy, and then on most of them I have green global Cebu blue pothos as well. Next I have this bad boy. It's called a Monstera Peru. I've seen these all over the internet and I just wanted one. I'm not gonna lie. It reminds me of a pothos. It's in the Monstera family. I feel familiar with that. So I just kind of wanted it. So I bought it, and I believe it's pretty beautiful. It has these huge leaves with this really interesting texture I don't have on another leaf. And I'm excited about it. It kind of reminds me of the, I guess, baby form of a Monstera adansonii before it gets the holes. The texture, but this one's definitely more thick. Next, I have, this is a Burle Marx philodendron, variegated, I believe. This is one of my favorite plants I have. You'll see a lot of propagations of this. I chopped this to its bare bones, and it's already grown back. It has a really interesting stem system, and its leaves are just beautiful. This is one of the newer leaves. This leaf is starting to die on me, but I really like it, and since I've gotten it from the nursery, I've made a lot of babies from it, a lot of propagations. It's just a fast grower, and I feel like sometimes some of the more rare ones are slow growers, and sometimes I like the fast growers better. It's just more satisfying seeing the growth. So this is a Triostar. This is a newer plant. I don't have any experience with growing it. I kind of just like the colors. You'll see it has this deep magenta color on the bottom of the leaves, and then on the top of the leaves it's like a lighter pink. I do like this plant, but if I'm gonna be honest, I'm not loving it. It's been a little finicky in my care. Maybe I need a little bit brighter light. Also, I haven't propagated it yet, and honestly, a lot of the joy I get is from propagating plants. Next, I have this plant. It is a dragontail pothos. I absolutely love the leaf form. I love the variegation on it. It is beautiful. It grows really quickly. I love my pothos, baby. I have a large form in the corner. I'll show it later. And I've taken quite a bit of propagations off of it and just growing them into their own plants. Next, I have this ZZ plant propagation. I haven't propagated these before. I'm kind of curious on how it's gonna be. I haven't had a lot of luck with propagating. Maybe I'm just being a little bit impatient, but I guess we'll see how it goes. I created this self-watering plant by using, I think it was a dessert container. I have a plastic inserted 2-inch or 2.7-inch cup, and then I have some leca. It seems to be working well, but we'll see. I have another variety pothos in this in a self-watering container. Looks like it needs a bit more water in there, but it just has a bunch of different kinds of pothos, and It brings me joy. So here's one of my Burle Marx philodendron babies. You can see it's growing. This is completely variegated leaf. That looks great. Looks like there's going to be a couple more completely variegated leaves. I'm excited about them. They're just beautiful. Back here I have some split leaf philodendron propagations. I'm kind of nervous about these. They look like they're dying. I think I'm going to set them to the side to repot. Just another pothos in a self-watering Starbucks container I created. Now this plant, this is my favorite plant I think in my collection right now. It is, again, a variety pothos, but it has had a little bit more growth than some of the other ones. You see like beautiful trails of the dragon-tailed pothos, you see some Cebu Blue, you see some Enjoy, some Snow Queen neon pothos, some neon pothos, you see some green global. Over here you see some regular pothos. It's just a beautiful mixture, and this is currently my favorite plant I have, I think, in my entire collection. Even though it's not rare, I love it. Lastly, on this shelf, I have another Cebu Blue pothos. I like these. This one's finally starting to grow. You see the new growth points in here, and I'm excited to see what this becomes. Again, I have another variety pothos. I believe this is called something like a Moroccan Americana or something plant. It is a prayer plant. It's been pretty nasty to me. You see the browning on the leaves. I'm probably just not watering it enough, honestly. I'm hoping it thrives eventually. I have a slightly larger form of Pothos Enjoy. I have a Neon Pothos Snow Queen larger plant. I plan to put this on a shelf, let it vine down. This was completely from propagations from another plant, so I'm pretty excited about that. It looks like a beautiful plant. I have a nice snow-capped begonia. It is starting to flower in certain places. I've taken some propagations from this already, and there's already new growth. I love to see that. It's just a beautiful plant that I'm excited about. I haven't had many begonias yet, so I got the polka dotted begonia, which I'm propagating, and then I have this one just kind of to get used to begonias. I have this, what looks to be a variety pothos that needs a little bit love and affection. I have just a small self-watering neon green pothos. Next I have this Chihuahua. I love her. Yeah! Again, I have another Burle Marx philodendron. I have another dragon-tailed pothos with variegation. This is a large form. Honestly, it reminds me of a Monstera, but better, because it just tends to put out leaves quicker, and I like pothos better. I think this was called a gold dust plant. This is the first time. I kind of picked it up because it was inexpensive, and I wanted to test out new plants. It's put out quite a bit of growth for me so far. And then look at this cute little planter. It used to be a candle, but I put bedazzles on the cheek. I'm very happy about it. Next, I just have some propagations. Kind of a larger form, Monstera adansonii Swiss cheese plant than I usually have. So I wanted to take some cuttings. I'm gonna root them, and then I'm gonna plant them. I also have a polka dotted begonia that honestly isn't doing very good. I think it's starting, I see a growth point on it, and I see potential roots. So hopefully I'll be able to pot that up, and happiness will come from it. I have this smaller form Cebu Blue pothos. This was the first Cebu Blue pothos I had. It's taken a long time to get here. It started from a little tiny baby, and now it is in this big pot, and I think it's finally getting used to it, and it's finally putting out growth. I'm excited. I have a smaller form dragon-tailed pothos. You see the growth points? Yeah, let's go. I have some more split leaf philodendron cuttings that do not look like they're doing so well, so maybe I'm going to pot those up in soil and hope for the best. I have another Burle Marx philodendron. Look at how big this baby is. It started from this leaf and bam, 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 bam. I'm excited about it. If you look at the stem system, it's just very interesting to me. I have this terrarium that's not doing very well. I'm gonna set it to the side and hopefully make it a bit better. I have a self-watering pothos. I have a self-watering snake plant that is absolutely dying. Another Burle Marx philodendron. Look at how many leaves there are. Another one. Another ZZ plant propagation. Was a pink princess philodendron that I completely chopped so I could prop. I have a philodendron Prince of Orange. Snow-capped begonias that I'm trying to propagate in leca and water. I believe this is a Siam Aurora that isn't doing very well. My largest dragon-tail pothos is the most mature. Its fenestrations are beautiful. And funny enough, this is a small form dragon-tail pothos. We have this super cute pothos that is on a rocking chair. Pothos propagation. I have a wandering dude that is just starting to wander. I have a pothos enjoy, another Cebu blue pothos with an absolute ton of growth points. I have this alocasia that is not doing very well, but still alive. And then this is a syngonium that I'm trying to propagate in sphagnum moss. I also have this Monstera Thai constellation. I have this moss pole that I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna use it. And then I have this more mature dragon-tail pothos. I also have all of these plants, all of these plants, all of these plants, and all of these plants if you would like another plant tour. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Remember you are loved, and I'll see you next time. Bye.